If you like running the ball, then you're in luck, because in today's video, I'm going to break down the best tip that will instantly improve your run game in Madden 26. Let's get into it. So boys, EA added a new feature into Madden 26, and it's a game changer for the run game. It is called untarget defender. Most people think that this feature is just for the pass, but it actually works on the run too. I'm going to show you guys how to use it and then show you some of my favorite run plays that it's very effective on. So, if you don't know how to untarget defender, all you got to do is flick the right analog stick up. Once you do that, you'll see the untarget defender menu pops up. Then you can scroll left or right on the left analog stick, and basically whoever the flame is over, that is the defender you're untargeting. You just hit the button you'll see for me, that's X to select whoever you want to untarget. Now that you know that, let's look at some specific runs it's good on, and if you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. So first of all, trips tight end. This is Chargers playbook, by the way, but you can apply these runs to pretty much any playbook. Most playbooks will have a lot of the runs I'm going to show. This is a unique one though. QB zone, trips tight end. Most of the runs I'll show you are in almost every playbook. This one is unique, but on this run, what I really want to do here is, because we're running to the right, I want to untarget this defensive end on the left. I don't want my O-line to worry about blocking him. He can't really make a play. I don't have the fastest QB in the world, but, he's fast enough. Now, if you have, like, Lamar, good night. But you can see here, I untarget him. The O-line does not block him. They make sure they get the other lineman in the box, and we have a crib shot. So, again, not the fastest quarterback in the world, but it got the job done. Perfect blocking. Now, another example of how these are really good, I would say stretch runs. The stretches actually, in my opinion, this year are kind of geeked up. Like the single back deuce close HV stretch, I've had some pretty good success with it. I don't run a ton of under center, but like in the red zone, this stuff is definitely very effective. So like here, let's just get into a cover to 2, Tampa 2. This is actually, this year I'd say Tampa 2 is very good. Now, if we run this play stock, you guys can see, don't get much, right? They were able to string it out. And, this time I still don't get much. And I'm just looking at this play and I'm like, okay, I don't like the way this blocking was set up because nobody got to the second level. So what I'm going to do here, real quick guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games, check out my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today. Just flick the right analog stick up, and I'm going to go ahead and untarget this defensive end on the left. Again, I'm trying to get my guys to get to the second level. This is a stretch, a wide zone to the right. I don't need to worry about this defensive end on the left, because unless he's like prime Javon Curse, shout out to y'all who even know who that is. I'm getting a little old here, but he's not going to be able to make that play more times than not. So we want to just untarget this guy on the left, knowing that he's not going to be able to make the play the majority of the time. And, well, what do you know? It actually makes a huge difference. We're able to get out. Now, you can do the same thing to the left. Say you want to run left, I would untarget this end on the right. Because, again, I really want my blockers focused on getting to that next level, right? I don't want them worrying about the backside defensive end. And, again, good run. This is very noticeable on under center, stretches, but even more than that, I would say power runs. I actually really like the power runs this year with the pulling blocker. So like here we got a power O. So you can definitely apply this to different blocking schemes, by the way. You don't just have to utilize it on any specific type of run. You can use it on all sorts of different ones. So like here, let's just go cover 4. This is power. And we'll just run the stock. This is power. And you'll see, solid. But the safety was able to make the play. Now, again, on a power, I'm kind of like, you know what? If this linebacker wants to shoot through, let him, because we got a pulling guard. So I actually like to untarget this linebacker right here. Again, If he wants to shoot through the gap, fine. You can see this made a huge difference. If not for my bad lack of stick, it's probably a touchdown. So here's the difference. You saw the play before, that safety knife down, he made the tackle, right? And I got nothing. But it looked solid if it wasn't for the safety. So you know what I did? I said, you know what, O-line? Don't even worry about this guy right here. If he wants to shoot in the backfield, let him. You know, we got a pulling guard. He's kind of just running himself out the play. So nobody was worried about him. And because they just let him in, they let him run free. But again, he's not going to make the play, guys. Remember, don't have the best running back here, but just follow the guard. We're going to turn upfield. This is where the labbing comes into play. So you know that he's free. That's fine. We're following the guard, and guess what? Picks up that same guy that made the tackle last time, and I ran into 83 here. That's on me. But still, got a good gain. If I didn't do that, that's probably a touchdown. So, like I said, I don't run under center a ton, you know, just really in the red zone. But for the guys that do, it's pretty nasty. Now, we can easily apply the same concept to shotgun. This is a base, which is a power run scheme. A base has a pulling guard, right? And with a base, you're really just looking to get behind that guard and follow him downfield, okay? So here, you got to be aware that same thing, we don't really need to target this guy. So if I just run this stock, I'm not going to untarget him. I'm just going to run this stock. You'll see they do try to block him. And honestly, like stock, this actually did really good. And we were able to get outside. But I still do feel we could do better if we untarget this linebacker. Really the backside, inside linebacker, he's not going to make this play. Let's go ahead and untarget him. And again, man, I got to get my run stick together. That should have been a touchdown. You see the guard actually got that outside corner, and all I got to do is cut up. And again, that should be a crib shot. Big difference. Finally, got some run stick on that one. You got to follow your blockers, guys. And the biggest thing about that is do not turbo until you're in the open field. If you turbo before your blockers can even set up, you're not going to get as good of runs. So again, look, we don't even worry about him. We're begging that guy to shoot in the gap, and he just runs into traffic, taking himself out the play. Now, because of this, we got that second level blocking. We got that safety picked up by the tight end. We got the corner picked up by the pulling guard. And this is, like I said, a crib shot. It doesn't get any better than this. Now, guys, one of my favorite runs in the game this year is duo. If you look in your playbook, find a duo from shotgun, thank me later. If you want to learn how to make millions of coins to get all the best players on your Madden Ultimate Team, check out the Coin Authority on Sportsgamerz.com. Click the link in the description of this video and use coupon code COINS for 10% off your order. This play is good stock, like that is good blocking, but we can do better here. And just depending upon really how you're looking to run this. One of my favorite things to do is actually untarget either the end or the slot corner. I'll do the end first, and that just allows, like, he's not going to make the play. Like, I really want my blockers to get downfield, because if you look at this, I'm most likely, based upon this look, going like kind of like up the left A-gap majority of the time. He's not going to make the play. And kind of like same deal here with the slot corner. He's not going to make that play either. So there's no point of having my blockers worry about him. Like, I want to get downfield. Like, I want you guys to get downfield. I want to get those linebackers, maybe even the safeties. Let's not worry about the slot corner. And like I said, honestly, let's not worry about this defensive end either. I want better blocking on the second level, and that's what we're getting. You guys can see here, this run is gashing. This is against single mug, by the way, which is a pretty solid run defense. And honestly, separate tip here, single mug is one of the best defenses in the game. I love it. Anyways, if this video helped you guys out, let me know. Smash that like button, comment. You guys can apply this to tons of different runs in your playbook. These are just some of my favorite ones to use it on, but please be aware, there's tons of examples you can utilize.